Step into the mysterious world of Nostradamus' predictions with top 10 scary Nostradamus predictions scientists fear. Join us as we unravel ancient prophecies that have scientists on edge. Are these visions just spooky stories, or did Nostradamus tap into some cosmic secrets? From disasters to political twists, we'll explore the eerie accuracy of these predictions. Get ready for a thrilling countdown that blurs the line between myth and reality. Could the past really hold clues to our future? It's a journey full of surprises and mysteries waiting to unfold. Don't miss out on the intrigue. Let's dive in. 10. Napoleon's Conquest. Nostradamus' enigmatic verse regarding Napoleon's conquest, "Pow, nay, le Rhone will be more of fire than of the blood," alludes to the military leader's ascendancy in a cryptic manner. The anagrammatic reference to the towns Pau, Ney, and Le Rhone is believed to conceal the name Napoleon, signifying his rise to power amid the tumultuous era of the French Revolution. The prophetic verse suggests a dominance characterized by fiery ambition rather than bloodshed. Additionally, the refusal of entry to the Piuses, likely denoting Popes Pius VI and VII, mirrors Napoleon's historical actions of imprisoning these religious figures during his conquests. Nostradamus' foresight, as interpreted through these verses, hints at the turbulent period when Napoleon, though not of royal lineage, strategically rose to prominence and wielded military and political influence. 9. First moon landing. Nostradamus' ninth prediction is fascinating. It's like he's talking about going to the moon. Picture him saying he will come to travel to the corner of Luna. Well, in 1969, that's exactly what happened with Apollo 11. Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin landed on the moon. It's almost as if Nostradamus peeked into the future because his words match this incredible space journey. He talks about someone going to the corner of Luna. And guess what? The moon is often called Luna. It's like he's describing the astronauts stepping on the lunar surface. When he mentions unripe fruits, he might mean the moon's surface, which kind of looks like unripe fruits. Apollo 11 was a huge deal, grabbing worldwide attention and stirring up some controversy. 8. Economic meltdown. Some folks say Nostradamus, that old fortune teller, might have seen something about an economic mess. In his mysterious words, he hints at times when money troubles hit hard. He talks about the trembling of the earth, and many think it could be his way of talking about a big economic meltdown. It's like he's pointing to moments when everything gets shaky and uncertain, especially with money matters. People look at these words and wonder if Nostradamus somehow had a glimpse into tough times for wallets and banks. Now, it's a bit like looking at an ancient riddle and trying to figure out if it fits with the ups and downs of our modern money world. Whether it's just a poetic guess or something more, Nostradamus' economic prophecies keeps folks chatting about the twists and turns of money troubles across the ages. 7th, the death of King Henry II of France. In Nostradamus' prediction regarding the demise of King Henry II of France, the astrologer cryptically conveyed the young lion will overcome the older one on the field of combat in a single battle. This prophetic verse strikingly corresponds to the tragic events surrounding King Henry II. Engaged in a fateful jousting tournament, the monarch suffered a fatal blow as a lance fragment penetrated his eye, ultimately leading to a cruel death by septicemia. Nostradamus' uncannily accurate portrayal prompts contemplation on the intricacies of foresight and its far-reaching implications. The alignment between prophecy and historical reality raises intriguing questions about the potential connection between celestial foresight and the unfolding of human destinies. The tragic episode of King Henry II serves as a poignant example of how Nostradamus' enigmatic verses continue to captivate minds, inviting us to explore the mysteries of prophecy and the intricate dance between predestination and the course of historical events. 6. The Great Fire of London. In Nostradamus' verse addressing the Great Fire of London, he cryptically states, "The blood of the just will be demanded of London burnt by fire in the year 66. This quatrain appears to foreshadow the destructive conflagration that engulfed London in 1666. Lasting for 3 days, the devastation included the iconic St. Paul's Cathedral. The intriguing mention of the blood of the just prompts speculation, suggesting a potential link to the elimination of plague-carrying rats during the Great Fire. This connection becomes particularly noteworthy as it coincided with the conclusion of the Black Death. Nostradamus' eerily accurate prediction, when viewed through the lens of historical hindsight, sparks contemplation on the interplay between celestial foresight and the unfolding of significant events. 5. The French Revolution. Nostradamus' prophecies concerning the French Revolution reverberate with echoes of historical tumult. From the enslaved populace, songs, chants, and demands while princes and lords are held captive in prisons. These verses poignantly mirror the upheaval of the era, capturing the essence of a society in revolt. The apex of the revolution, symbolized by the fall of the Bastille, a bastion of monarchical oppression, is vividly foretold in Nostradamus' words. The prophecy encapsulates the essence of the people's uprising, foretelling the imprisonment of aristocratic figures and the seismic shift towards a new democratic order. Nostradamus' insight appears to transcend the temporal boundaries, offering a glimpse into the fervor, chaos, and transformative spirit that characterize this epoch-defining period. 4. Technological Apocalypse, AI. Scientists are feeling pretty nervous about Nostradamus' prediction of a tech disaster involving super smart artificial intelligence. He said there's a time coming when machines could be smarter than us, and that's raising some serious concerns. Imagine, way back when, Nostradamus warned that clever machines might cause unexpected problems. Now, today's scientists in lab coats are grappling with the big questions. Is it okay for machines to be super smart? What if they get too smart and cause trouble? Nostradamus' idea of a tech apocalypse is making scientists stop and think about how we handle the growth of AI. It's like steering a ship through tricky waters. They want progress, but they also want it to be safe and not cause chaos like Nostradamus hinted at. Balancing the cool things AI can do with potential risks is a big responsibility for scientists as they navigate this high-tech journey. 3. Atom bomb. In Nostradamus' 8th prediction, he talks about a really big event tied to the atomic bomb. Picture this. He mentions something like near the gates and within 2 cities. Well, what he's talking about is the super sad time right before World War II. In 1945, during this war, big atomic bombs were dropped on 2 cities in Japan, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. This caused a crazy amount of destruction, and a lot of people suffered. Nostradamus, way back when, seemed to have a sense that something really bad was going to happen. His words about scourges and widespread suffering seemed to fit with what went down after those bombs were unleashed. It was a turning point in history that brought in an era of massive destruction, and the aftermath of those bombings had a big impact on how people saw war and peace. 2. World War II. Some folks think Nostradamus, the ancient seer, had a kind of crystal ball for World War II. In his puzzling verses, he talks about beasts hungry for power crossing rivers, and most of the fight happening against someone called Hister. Now, many believe Hister might be a tricky way of saying Hitler, the big player in the war. It's like Nostradamus somehow peeked into the future and saw the wild and scary things that went down. His words sound a bit like the chaos and destruction of the war, almost as if he had a sneak preview. People love to chat about whether he really had some sort of magical insight or if it's just a coincidence. Either way, the way his words seem to fit with the reality of World War II adds a touch of mystery to the history books. 1. The rise of Hitler. Nostradamus' prophecy regarding the ascent of Hitler encapsulated in the verse, "From the depths of the west of Europe, a young child would be born of poor people," eerily anticipates the birth and subsequent rise to power of Adolf Hitler in 1889, who emerged from humble beginnings in Western Europe. Nostradamus' foresight seems to encapsulate not only Hitler's birth, but also hints at the charismatic oratory skills that played a pivotal role in his ascent. The prediction alludes to Hitler's influence expanding eastward through strategic alliances, notably with Japan. The enigmatic verse offers a glimpse into the geopolitical dynamics that unfolded during Hitler's reign, showcasing how his leadership extended beyond the borders of Western Europe. If you found this journey into the world of Nostradamus intriguing, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on our latest explorations into the unknown.